Microcasting for your city. Talkopolis.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
You're watching Emerging Artists. Our guest, Alona Raevska. Hi, Alona. Good to have you here. How'd I do on your name?
Perfect.
Okay.
Doing great.
So, tell us a little bit about your history. You have such a fascinating history. Born in the Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
But also Russian.
Yeah.
TV shows, been in different bands, won different things, and now you somehow ended up in Nashville. Tell us about that journey.
Yeah, that was a really, really long journey, truth to be told. And it started not that long ago. It started with a big TV contest that I won in LA. And after that, my best decision was to go to the music city. Of course, Nashville is the best place for emerging artists to start their career, to get some ground, I guess just to start.
Yeah. Tell us about the contest. I mean, did you come from Russia and compete in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
How'd you know about it?
It was an all-country casting call for Ukrainian girls, just girls, and we lived in LA in Beverly Hills for 2 weeks, and every day there was one kind of competition, like singing, dancing, acting, photo shoot, and one day one girl would be sent home.
Was this aired in the Ukraine?
There was, a very big show in
What's
Ukraine.
it called?
It was called American Chance, and we had all kinds of celebrities as judges, like Eric Roberts and Dennis Rodman, Stevie Wonder, Brian McKnight, and they were all giving their opinions of which girl was the worst that day and has to go home. So I ended up winning the whole thing.
High five. That sounds like that was probably hard.
It was,
difficult.
at that point I didn't want to be a professional singer. I just did it for fun. So for me it was more like a personal challenge. Can I or can I not?
Which one of those judges, just to gossip a little bit, did you like the most?
I pretty much liked everybody, but I think Dennis Rodman was the most sincere one and honest.
Yeah.
And he didn't hide any of his emotions.
He must have loved that job. Can you imagine the day that came into his agent? You're going to be with 20 gorgeous Ukrainian women trapped in a house in Los Angeles.
In the gym. He was our sports judge.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to show our exercising routine, and he would judge us.
Were you in a swimsuit?
No.
This show sounds a little funky. I would like to see the show.
It was really, really big hit. Yeah.
So that was a huge boost for your career.
Yeah, and after that I decided that that's what I'm supposed to do. And then I came up with this plan to come to Nashville because it's the best place.
And your parents were totally supportive? They said just go to Nashville?
Not really. At first they were not, because they said, come on, like you have a good job, you have your education, you have your 2 master's degrees, you have to have a serious career. I was like, no, screw it all. I'm going to America to do music.
Well, you can always go back to them. What are the master's degrees in?
One is in international relations and another one is in English.
Okay, well, I think you're doing good with the international relations part, right?
Thank you. It helps, when you're an independent artist like I am, you need some experience, you need some knowledge, so you can manage your career on your own before you get a manager or deal or whatever you want.
You're so smart. Have you figured this all out on your own? Mm-hmm. Wow, I'm super impressed. How do you describe your music? I saw the music video. It seems kind of pop-ish.
Yeah.
Is that how you describe your music?
Well, I always wanted to be a rock star, of course, like everybody else. So rock is my passion, but I know that it's not only about what you want to do. It's always about the industry as well. So I found a balance between pop and rock. And right now I'm moving even towards more pop because I think it's so different here. If you compare Ukrainian show business and American, you have so much more variety, so much more niches for a musician. Like in Ukraine, it's just pop, like girly dancey pop.
Right, but is it important for you to be able to sell this record in the Ukraine?
It works vice versa. If you're successful here, over there people will look you up, they will be interested, and they will know you and love you too.
But they'll love you even more knowing that you're Ukrainian.
Of course,
right.
yeah.
So, but the plan is to make it here.
Yeah, because in my heart, I always liked American music so much. I will only sing in English, well, mostly. I enjoy it, and I want to be here because it's a place for me.
Who are some of your favorite American artists or English artists?
English speaking, I really like Sheena Easton. I know she's old style, but her vocals are just magic.
Yeah,
I like her.
80s stuff. Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, if you talk about more contemporary, I like David Cook.
Oh yeah,
I like his style. Yeah,
cool.
I like his voice, and Adam Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
American
great.
Idol.
Yeah, he has a great stage presence. I saw him live in Kiev, and he was performing with Queen, and that was something. So he's a good example.
Wait a minute, what year was this?
Just this year, this summer.
So it wasn't Queen.
Queen, and he was instead of Freddie Mercury. He
Oh,
was,
he was. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it was amazing. So.
So he's inspiring you.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about the video a little longer. What's the story behind this video?
Behind the song, you mean, or behind the video?
Well, let's behind the video. How did you decide
video.
which song you were going to do and how you did it?
A Little Longer is my first single that I released, and of course it was the first choice to make the video. It's a simple story. It's about a girl who is not sure how she feels about a guy, if he's a friend to her or a love interest. She's not yet positive, so she just wants to be with him. And in this video, she is tired. She's coming back home after a long day, and she wishes he was there next to her. Just
And that
to
he would
share.
stay just a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out the video. It's very saucy. Microcasting for your city, Talkopolis. I love it. That's so nice. You're a good little actress too.
It just was my first big experience, but I'm moving towards it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
What are you working on now?
Well, right now I'm working on some new singles, new PK. As I said, it's going to be more commercial, and I hope even more people will like it and will be able to enjoy it. You can check out my website. It's alonamusic.com for the updates.
Cool.
It's going to be a new single and a new video. It's going to be very fresh, and even for me, it's an experiment and rebranding, even you can say.
Cool.
So,
Who's helping you with this professionally? Do you have a manager? Do you have a label?
I don't have a label and I don't have a manager. I had a deal with Universal, but it was a long old story, so now I don't.
Okay.
But I'm working with a producer. His name is Barry Weeks, and he's a really good professional. He worked with Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, cool.
So we're working on this new song right now. It's gonna be
Awesome.
awesome.
And so you're funding this yourself, like the videos and everything?
Yeah, I do. I try to find ways to do it in a low budget. Like everybody can do it if you have friends and you can figure things out. It's possible. And I was very lucky because all those people who were helping me, they believed in me and they just did things for me.
Yeah, did it on the cheap.
Yeah, I did
That's
it
so
on the
cool.
cheap or even for free. And I'm so blessed with that. And especially even some people from Ukraine who heard my stuff and they were willing even to pay for some of my expenses. And now when I come back to Ukraine, I always perform for them. I
Yeah.
always, they get these parties because I'm so grateful.
Payback, yeah.
Yeah.
And is modeling and acting and other things part of the picture, or are you just really focused on the music right now?
Mostly I'm focused on music, but it's all together. Music for me, it's an ultimate art. You have to be a model and an actress and a spokesperson and everything else. So I like to do it, so why not? If I
Yeah.
have a chance.
No, I love your spirit. I think it's really nervy that you came all the way by yourself to America. You moved to Nashville all by yourself,
Yeah.
and you don't seem intimidated at all by this whole process.
No, because I think I've been traveling on my own since I was maybe 13 years old, and I like it. I like challenges.
Yeah.
I like overcoming obstacles, and I like the feeling of the little victories.
The
And
rush.
And if you have the plan, whatever dream you have, if you have a plan, you'll make it, and sooner or later.
You believe that?
Yeah.
I've known a lot of people who had a plan who didn't make it, but I like your attitude.
You have to tweak your plan if it doesn't work. That's the point,
Keep it moving. So what's the overall goal? Like what is your activism and your worldview and all like that, and how does it play into what you do in music?
Well, my ultimate drive, except for music itself, it's one big goal for me. It's the preservation of nature and endangered species and protection of animal rights. Like I have this little T-shirt with a kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my ultimate goal would be to work with the UN about those issues. And that's what my music helps me to do, because I can perform on different charity events like I do when I have a chance, and to speak to people about all these things. It's really important, and I think if you have a voice, you need to use it not only for pleasure but also for some good things for this world.
I agree, Alona. That's great that you think like that, and I'm sure it's going to help the music and everything, having that humanitarian side. That's very inspirational.
It's something that needs to be changed, especially in Ukraine, where the situation with animal rights is horrible. It's
What do they
very
do in
bad.
Ukraine with the animals?
We don't even have the animal rescue service like you guys here do. So one of my goals is establish something like that
Right.
in Kiev, in the capital, and just to spend more time, attention, and money on improving that thing.
That's cool. Well, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Are
It
you
was a
gonna stick
pleasure.
around and sing a song?
Sure.
Okay, what are we gonna
I'd
hear
love
today?
to. We're gonna hear a song that's called "Part of Me." It's a ballad written here in Nashville, recorded here too, and I really, really like it. It's special.
Cool, I can't wait. Stick around, we're gonna have more from Alona. Thank you for watching Emerging Artists right here at Talkopolis. We'll see you next week. Microcasting for your city, Talkopolis.